Alright, good evening all. We are going to be doing a little bit of reviewing, and I'm also going to walk you through the first three locations for the mask to get through the starting area of Cradle of Keepers. So, the first mask you're going to find, right here in the bottom left, you'll be sent here by a quest. Talk to this guy. Just talking to him is going to give you the first mask. So, you talk to him, get the first mask, and from there we'll be running. You zoom in on the map, you'll see a little temple location here, another one on the far east, and the one right here kind of in the middle of the map. Now, each of these locations, you will need items to be able to summon these bosses that will give you access to these masks. Those items are, you will need 5 noble mushrooms, 1 solid essence, and I believe the other one is a roasted meat. So, with that said, let's work our way over to this first location. We'll go here to start. Now, when you mark it on the map, you'll get a nice big beam in the sky, which will tell you where to go. If you're not sure, you can double check by looking at the location of your marker on the map, see if you're heading the right direction, which you are. So, Frozen Flame is a fantastic new game. Survival, RPG, it's got a little bit of all the different elements. It's really, really smooth for a early access game. Sorry, I can't pass up one of these. Gotta get those runes, that's a currency in the game. But yeah, it runs really, really smooth. There is some early access glitches, so to speak of, as you can see right here, where you just kind of run through the ground. Nothing game-breaking that I've run into yet, but it's a beautiful game. I currently have shadows turned off for performance issues, so the game does get even better looking than this. Yeah, right here, for this first boss, we need the sacrificial roasted meat, which is just roasted meat you can make on the campfire. Toss that in there, get your weapon out, because that will summon the boss guys down here. There'll be one boss and then a couple minions. Just going to use our bow to take these guys out real quick. Assuming the guy with the big hammer is the boss. Guys usually aren't too terribly tough, but they can hurt. So let's run away, get our stamina back, unleash a few more shots. As you can see, he's already a third dead there. Having healing potions does come in handy. Also, if you eat prepared food cooked on the campfire, while you're at full health, it will give you a health bonus. Very, very handy. Something that was also found in Valheim. Valheim prepared me well for this game. While it is not Valheim, it has a lot of the same characteristics. Alright, we have killed this boss. He drops 1 mask. He also gives you access to this treasure chest here. Or we got some rawhide gloves. I'm pretty sure what you get out of there is random. So, yeah. That location is done. We'll move on to the next boss, which will be... which one's closer? We'll go up here. This guy is the Flame Shaman. He will shoot fireballs at you. Lots of fun. So yeah, this game has quite a bit of content right out of the gate. You can start building bases, whatnot. Of course, you're limited to the lower tier building materials until you level up a bit, progress further into the game. Actually, it's not even really about level. It's about progressing through the game. I'm going the wrong way. Heading over this way. Now, I've only gotten to the next area, but I have completed this area before. But I mean, it's got everything. It's kind of got fishing, not really. You kind of wade through the water and can collect it, but you gather stones or you can mine stones. You can chop down trees, gather fiber from bushes, gather food from bushes. You do take fall damage, but you have to fall quite a ways. All of the stuff you would really expect in this type of game. Now, nighttime is not your friend. When it hits nighttime, the monsters all kind of shift. You'll find pretty much everything will be aggressive to you, but it's also the only way to find a lot of mobs. Alright, for this boss, this is where we need the 5 noble mushrooms. We'll throw this in the pot, and the boss will spawn at the very, very top. However, you will find some of his minions on the way up there. Moldering Warlock, there we go. A whopping 250 health. We do not want any of these guys jumping in on the battle. Because he has some big old fireballs that he likes to shoot at you. Noted by the big ring of death. It's any gamer should be familiar with. As we all know that friends do not let friends stand in the red. Alright, here's our Warlock. Gonna unload as much as we can before he starts his fireball. And he set us on fire. This is always fun. Stop setting me on fire. Come on. You can use a crit now. Come on, crit. Sir, if you could stop setting me on fire, that would be wonderful. We did bring some healing potions, which are always handy. You will not be able to make healing potions yet, but if you wander around the map, you will find them scattered around in chests. What you get out of the chest is random. A stone sword. That could be handy. Alright, let's eat some food so we start healing up a little bit on the way over to the final boss, who will be over here. Now, this last boss requires an item that you have to... Ooh, crap. You have to make at a gardening bed. So you will need to build a foundation for a house, build the little gardening bed, and then plant the seed, which will give you the solid essence. You only need one of them, so it's not a lot. And normally these guys right here, they're blue and not really aggressive. At night, they become pink and quite aggressive. Another thing I love about this game is they also have jump puzzles, which I first experienced in Guild Wars 2. It's not so much a jump puzzle, but you have to do a lot of jumps to get to certain areas. Nice thing is, you don't have to worry too much about the stuff. You can outrun them, and as long as you do a little bit of zigzagging, you will miss most of their projectiles. They will follow you for a little ways, but they usually give up pretty easy. Alright, you can get in around the backside, or if you come around over here, there's a hole in the wall. Go through over here. I also recommend carrying multiple bows, because I'm playing in easy mode, but even in easy mode, your weapons grade pretty quickly. So here is where we're going to sacrifice the solid essence. This will summon a boss right over here. And we're going to try and take out these minions real quick. Skull Hunter, just a ranged guy. You can dodge his range attacks pretty easy. Even if you're not sure when to dodge, just move back and forth randomly. You'll miss most of his shots. Alright, this is these guys done. This is the fourth and final mask. And again, do not forget to claim the treasure chest. Got some rawhide boots. And from here, we go back. Way down here. Put the mask in. Now, there is sleeping in this game, but unlike Valheim, you cannot sleep through the night. Sleeping in the bed tends to give you, I don't know if you can see the house icon on the compass, but that will let you, putting down a bed will put a house icon so you can find your base a lot easier. It's also how you recover lost stamina. There is fatigue, so that will lower your maximum stamina, which can really hurt you in some of these fights. But I've only been playing the game for, I'd say, a solid day now. There's just no lack of content. You've got these little things you gotta read. You can read here. You got lots of quest NPCs. Lots of crafting, cooking. As you advance through the game, you get bigger and better building materials, which you can craft in your inventory certain items. But for the bases, you've got the basic, which is what you can build right off the bat, which is really nice, being able to build right off the bat. Everything from doors, windows, foundation, floor, ceiling, all that good stuff. Then you move up to the wooden planks, the cut stone. The magic, I'm not sure what that is. But apparently there's magic building material. I'm curious what that's going to be. Alright, back in the run to get our mask put in place. When you see these little sparkly bits, that's all stuff you can gather. Really handy for the bugs, because there is actually a lot of recipes that take the bugs. There are some quests in this first area will require bugs, so don't pass them up. Alright, we are back at the portal. We are putting the mask in place. This will open up the portal to the next area. So there you go. All 4 masks. Done nice and fast. Not too complicated. Of course, this is on easy mode, so yeah. We go through here, and it's game over. Well, it's not game over. We move on to the next area. There are a lot of areas. It's all into different biomes. But yeah, I really recommend this game. It is a fun game. There's lots of content. It really has that survival. If I had to compare it to another game, I would compare it to Valheim, but it's a totally different. It's like comparing Skyrim to Fallout. You've got the mechanics there, but it's a totally different game. So check it out. If you enjoy survival games with a splash of RPG, you will not be disappointed. I have high hopes that they will continue adding so much more content and polishing up the games. The only bug I found is what I showed you earlier, where you can run through terrains and kind of disappear. Easy enough to fix. I hope they'll fix that pretty soon. But yeah, check out the game. If you found any of this content helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. See y'all next time.